All right, ladies and gentlemen, another very intriguing match we're about to see here tonight. And some would say that we are about to see the battle of two American patriots.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 290 pounds, JBL!
John Bradshaw Layfield making his way to the arena, a man who always claimed not only that he was a wrestling god, but a man who always claimed that what he did was for the benefit of the United States of America, a man who, in many of those claims, also followed it with despicable and deplorable acts against fellow WWE superstars, but I don't think he's going to be able to get away with such acts against the man who he will be facing tonight. Another man who has also claimed through many heinous and dastardly attacks that what he did was for the good and, more importantly, the moral education of people here in America. And you hear the music. That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
From Minnesota, weighing in at 278 pounds, Bob Backlund.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Bob Backlund is here. And there you go. Hit him with the squats. Hit him with the... Shout out to OSW Review. And what an intriguing matchup we are about to witness here, ladies and gentlemen. And Bob Backlund showing that strength as a wrestler and using those hips and immediately targeting the arm, not just for that cross-face chicken wing, but also to counteract the possibility of that clothesline from hell that's been so devastating in JBL's career here in WWE. And look at Mr. Bob Backlund. There is no questioning the education that this man has as far as in-ring psychology goes. Also by many, many people in the game known as a man with incredible endurance. And finally, JBL realizing that if he's going to stop, well, he probably shouldn't have went for that drop kick if he was going to try and stop him, but... And lovely belly to belly there by Bob Backlund, and in the shocking turn of events, well, he's going to go up to the top, but that was not the events I was going to talk about. I was going to talk about the fact that JBL has already been knocked out of his game and stunned already, and Bob Backlund with a very, very close 2 count. And now, I don't think Bob Backlund is going to take any gruff from this young whippersnapper, but oh, a nasty clothesline counter there by JBL, and he's going to try to follow it up with a powerbomb, and Bob Backlund also immediately countered that. JBL has not been able to get out of the box here whatsoever so far. Could we be on the road to another? Well, there is still some fight left in JBL, and oh, but Bob Backlund somehow powered through that shoulder block, but he's not going to be able to power through many strikes that JBL has. He has to create that distance, and there it is, lovely takedown and some nasty palm thrust right to the face of JBL. Has him dizzy once again, and but speaking of dizzy, big old airplane spin. And JBL is in the most amount of trouble I have seen in quite some time. And could you imagine the bragging rights that Bob Backlund would be able to have if he defeated JBL with an airplane spin, and he's setting up for it now. That devastating cross-face chicken wing, and he's got it locked in. JBL is in trouble. That arms and shoulders have already been worked on throughout the match. But JBL stomping on that foot of Backlund, trying to do anything he can to avoid being in that hold too much, and some very, very intuitive blocks there by JBL, which has now led to a bit of an advantage for him, and he certainly has to take a hold of this while he can. Tremendous strength with the power slam. But Bob Backlund coming right back with the double leg takedown. And there we go, JBL trying to keep that momentum on his side, but once again, for some reason, trying to take a page, I guess, out of one of his most hated rivalries in Eddie Guerrero, trying to go for a drop kick to the back of the head, but it certainly has not paid off for him once. However, those stomps to the... almost said a bad word there. Those stomps to the wrist certainly have worked out in Bob Backlund's favor. As you can see, JBL's arms, if Backlund locks in that chicken wing once again, which he could possibly do, it would be game over, and that's exactly what he's going for. JBL saw it coming, though, and a big shoulder block, this time just mowed Backlund over. A kick to the head, once again showing Backlund still has fight, and beautiful float over into the DDT counter by JBL, showing off a bit of agility there. And now picking Backlund up, trying to work over that midsection with a nasty, nasty backbreaker stretch there. Oh, clothesline! Wait, what's going on here? Big E! What is Big E doing out here? He's flown in all the way from Los Angeles Wrestling to already get here to distract JBL. And Backlund, he's got JBL rolled up. Big E's already celebrating, but it's a bit premature. JBL with the kick out there. And Bob Backlund this time got hit with the vicious powerbomb. 2 count, but only a 2 count will be sustained in this moment. But JBL, he's got his eyes on Backlund again. He may try. Oh! And Backlund, just a leaping forearm to the face of JBL. And now he's going to try and stun JBL as much as he can. And he has enough to once again go for the airplane spin. And could we see what I thought earlier, where Backlund may pin JBL with one of the oldest of old school wrestling moves? Oh, JBL, so close once again. You see Backlund arguing with the ref, but here it goes. He's going for the kill. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, if he locks this in now, it is game over. And JBL knows it. And with that, a clothesline from hell. Oh my goodness, could we see the comeback of the night? Oh, a 2 count. As it has been with the majority of the matches in this tournament, both these men leaving it all in the ring, not making it easy for their opponent. And a lovely shoulder block there by JBL. Oh, he's setting up for it again, but wait, Backlund is putting his back towards JBL. That's smart, but oh, it just left him open for the short arm lariat. And this time it's over. JBL takes the victory away from a very, very spry Bob Backlund, who really looked like he had the match in his favor throughout, especially after that shocking interference from Big E. As you see there, before Big E even left, JBL showed that he was not done yet.
Here's your winner, JBL.
And I guarantee you that JBL wishes that he was facing Big E in the next round to try and get revenge. However, that is not the way the brackets have fallen. He will have to wait his turn. But I'll tell you what, JBL, I'm looking at the brackets right now, and I'm looking at the next matchup. And as much as you may want to face Big E, you better focus on one of your next two challenges, because I can guarantee you, my friend, you are going to have quite the matchup waiting for you in the second round. Who will be John Bradshaw Layfield's second round opponent? Well, after this brief intermission, ladies and gentlemen, you will find out. Stay tuned.